What's going on, everybody? How we doing, boys? What's everybody up to? Happy Monday. What's going on here? Get this camera at. There we go. What's up, Bushcraft? Sundown, Mark, Mr. Dulac. What's up? There's Barbie. How we doing? How we doing? Still driving home? What's up, Chapman? Crawl Hub. What's up, Brian? Monday fun day. Yes, sir. How's everybody's weekend? What'd everybody get into? Love your selfie. I went out to just to take a picture, and as soon as I went to take the picture, my beard, well, a gust of wind took my beard for a ride. Oh, don't I lock in for a minute here. Gust of wind took my beard and it covered the truck, and I'm like, you know what? That'd be pretty good. What's up, Nick? A stud. I don't know about stud. I literally just got out of the shower. Beard is crazy. I'm all out of beard oil, so she's kind of doing her own thing. What do you guys want to get into tonight? What's everybody want to see? What's everybody interested in? I got a couple options that I could get. Couple options that I could work on. A couple things I need to do. But if anybody needs help in anything, I'm here to help. Oh, Crawl Hub, Barbie made a post telling everybody to send selfies or post selfies with their trucks. So it kind of took off a little bit. A little bit. Hot weather here, 95 degrees in Oklahoma. No thank you. I think it was like 80 today. It was a little hot for me. I was off today working my front porch. Did you get it done yet, James? What's up, Jay Smith? How we doing, bro? No one needs any help with anything? All right. So we're doing my own stuff. Trey told everybody to do it. I need a Yetibilt body for a Gladiator wheelbase. So, Mark, any of the bodies that you've seen me do are basically Gladiator or very close, and I can alter it to be Gladiator. So, whatever you want, I got you. You let me know. I'm pretty ugly, but I will pose one. I don't know. We need a rig crawling over that mustache of yours. All right, what do we got going on here? Too much. What's up, Clean Line? Do a drift truck? Oh, I can't even dig into that. I haven't even laid those parts out yet, so that would be a task right now. I do. I don't know if I want to do a live to build the drift truck or if I want to just do a video on it. But what's up, D-Flow? We could do the old budget build. I didn't even touch my drift truck yet. I've been only building this thing. This is all I've been locked in on. Normal in the chat. What's up, brother? Everybody, this is Normal's last night of night shift for the year. Well, not the year, but for the summer. So you'll be seeing a lot more of Normal here very shortly. Probably starting tomorrow. See what we get into. We got a lot of crawling to do. A lot of crawling to do. So on the old budget build here, I've been swapping my tires over because I saved $4 by going from these Upgrade RC shields to some Minjora Mavericks. in 63s. And I'm only doing that because I wanted some more width in the rear and I wanted to run my hub extensions in just the rear, just to make it a square setup that's not super narrow in the rear. So in order to do that, I had to save money somewhere. So ripping off the shields and we are putting on the Mavericks. What's up, Lindsay? How we doing? How we doing? Clean line, are you going to nationals? What did I miss there? Oh, Ryan said wins nationals. It's the 6th through the 9th of August. I was going to rip the F250F. Saw a notification like 30 minutes ago and had to postpone the rip. I'm locked in for at least an hour. Yeah, boys. What's going on, man? Thanks for postponing the fun. 24 Yep in the chat. RW in the chat. Yeah, I didn't get a notification either. YouTube is slacking. That's so weird. I don't understand that at all. Why some get it and some don't. I think the Mavericks are just as good as actually break them in real good, though. Oh yeah, for sure. Mavericks definitely need their break-in period. So we're gonna cut them up, get them mounted. What am I working on? We are working on the old budget build. Bushcraft with a fiver. Vader's got a membership. Gift right. KY Crawls, Lobo RC, and Philip Adam. So here's the old budget build. She's looking a little rough. But we're just changing over the tires, try to save a little bit of money. I was too close on the ragged edge. I had YouTube switch some notifications from all to personalized. That's smart. That is very smart. She's got some character, that's for sure. I know. I can't wait to get it out and see what this thing actually does. It's like a 30-man conversation a few times a week with everyone going live. So sick. You're not wrong. I love the amount of people that have been going live. It really it's nice to have something in the background while I'm tinkering besides just music, or I can't have a TV show playing while I'm messing around because I just get too locked in on shows. 2 bald eagles, a ton of ravens, robins, and a pair of eastern bluebirds. I'm here for the bald eagles. More bald eagles, the better. Lindsay, we have a restaurant nearby, me and Normal, that you can go sit out back, and then there's a river that runs right across the back. And like right where you sit. And you can go down by the river, you can sit by the river. But when you're sitting down there, a lot of the times you'll see a bald eagle come out of the woods, swoop down, grab a fish, and then take it up into the woods. Really wild. Cool to see. I usually have the office in the background. All right, he's talking to my wife. Every time I hear that intro song to The Office, I just roll my eyes. It's not for me. If it was me, I would do the one wheel on the rear. Oh, yeah, get the mouse in the way. So there'd be more weight up front. What do you think of that body I sent you? Just go back from Hobby Lobby, some more airbrush paint, and do something. There you go. Get it, bud. How's the quality slash ease of use of the Ram Crab wheels? Um, they're all right. They're super light. Not necessarily a bad thing. It is nice having a lighter wheel. Not don't really want to always be on a heavy wheel, but definitely need some counterbalance, counterweights. Slow-mo, is it you that one can acquire the Hardline Killer merch? Oh, I got you, Slow-mo. You my boy, Blue. You can get all Hardline Killer merch through Hardline Killer's Instagram if you just message him. He'll get you hooked up. Slow-mo is just a part of that team, I think, as far as that goes. I never really talked to him about it. The legend, Carlos. If you guys don't follow Slow-mo, you better get at it. Yeah, Jerry. Jerry's the guy that runs it. Slow-mo, I think Jerry's bringing me out a bunch of hats to nationals. I think there was like three or four more that I picked out when he had the giant table full. But the one I really wanted was the black and gray camo with like the highlighter accent. But he had sold that one, so then he got it made for me with a teal accent instead of the highlighter. What are we working on? We're working on the budget build, brother. Trying to get this thing locked in for you. I wasn't the biggest fan of these of the upgrade shields. They're very large with inserts in them and mounted. They actually measured out to a 65. So and super wide. Like if you look here, they're real tall. Real tall. Land circle. I want to give my big shout out to my brother Yeti. He's doing a killer body for me, and I can't wait. Oh, it's gonna be wild, man. It's gonna be wild. I don't know if you guys saw. I know I made that little short on my Instagram. Sorry, I'm lying locked in here. I made a little short on my Instagram on the way back. And what's up, Kev? Yo, Kev, I heard you're going to Nationals, man. I'm excited to meet you. It's gonna be a good time. Haven't heard anything about it about the shields. Yeah, they're a good tire. I mean, they're really wide. I mean, they definitely be. I was planning on like giving them a nice little cut, a little trim, and so you know they did really good on my course out back here, but they're just really wide. I wasn't the biggest fan of how wide they were, uh, but the grip was good. I needed to cut $4 to add hex extensions to the rear because I didn't want to run stock with the rear. And then I was debating on changing the offset on the hub and mounting this to the outside. But then it was super wide. So just gonna run hex extensions. But back to that short I was telling you guys. How I trim my inserts or my foam inserts. I always pinch them and then cut the top off. And if you hug one side, you can get a really nice high bevel on the outside, and it helps with rollover. Just adds a little bit more stability to a foam. I'll show you when I get this on what it does for it. Heck yes, excited. Looks good. What's up, Sep? How we doing, brother? I know. I was surprised I didn't see you in the chat. Are those 63 Mavericks? Yes, sir. What's up, Josh? How we doing, man? On dry not to rock, the shields have been working well for me. Will likely trim the front side lugs on mine. Yeah, that's kind of where my head was too. You also have those very high quality rocks by you. Everything's a little slippy by me. What's up, Backshot RC? Nice looking tire. Do you ever prep your tires with simple green? Diluted simple green? Yes. I always wash my tires when I first get them with diluted simple green. Get all the contaminants off. And it definitely adds a lot to the tire. What's up, Grandma? How we doing, brother? Still working on my course. I'm addicted. I'm adding a lot of new lines in a double-decker bridge. Oh, all right. 40 in the chat, 25 likes, boys. Slacking. But yeah, I'm excited to try these Mavericks on this guy. We'll see what it does. I've always had a love for the Mavericks. I don't think, as far as a budget 63 mil, I don't think a tire touches them, honestly. I don't think the upgrades come close. Yeah. It's a drastically different tire. I mean, I'll show you guys again, the guys that didn't see. I think the shields even claim to be a 63, but they measure out really tall and super wide. Come on, stop looking at me. Much wider tire. I mean, it is, for the most part, it is just like the heavy lug on the outside. So I'm sure if you took the time and trimmed all the lugs off and narrowed it down a little bit, it'd be a much better tire. It's a little bit more aggressive than the holds are. Yes, can you give us the dimensions of your ESC? Absolutely, I can do that. I don't know if I have a built one right here. All my trucks have been getting gutted lately. I can give you a rough estimate with just the board. I got bare boards that are sitting here ready to get built. I think it's like 25 by 12 or something. I always forget. So the actual board is 25 by 12, dead on. So 25 by 12, and then when you add one of my plugs, you're adding like 6 mil. So roughly 31 by 12. Yeah, if you guys want an ESC, I got 11 sitting here. So get a hold of me, I'll get it out to you. They are made on demand, so don't yell at me when you gotta wait like a day. Yeti, pin your email. One sec. My laptop's down here. There you go. Aren't 1.6 wheels bigger than 52 millimeter? Oh, we're back to that. I didn't know where we were going with that. I don't know how many millimeters a 1.6 is. Let's look. Just for you guys, I will do that. What's everybody's guess? Don't Google it. 1.6 in millimeters. Have you thought about doing some chassis? Oh. Yes, it is 40. How many bald eagles is that? No, I got the 1.6s. I double checked with Mr. Yep if it was okay to run the 3D printed barrels, as it's not like I 3D printed them, and he agreed that it was okay because he guess he had already told a bunch of guys that it was all right, as all the barrels are 3D printed. But it's not like I 3D printed them. I bought it. You know what I mean? It's not like I'm using a 1 cent piece of PLA or something like that. It is a purchased part. Yeah, Bill cooked everybody. 40 mil. Bill was on it. Tom C is going to be ready to get me over that. Math is awesome. I'm just not good at it. I love math as long as I have a calculator. My kid's 7. He's already passing me on basic math. Huh? This kid's crazy. I thought he was just raffling off numbers the other night. Turned out he was right on every single question. Ryan, megalithics or razor wires are great. For a C1, was that the question? Oh, what's your recommendation on a 57 mil tire? The black labels aren't doing it for me anymore. Black labels shouldn't have ever done it for you. Those tires are horrendous. Megalithics and razor wires are my two go-to. That's not it. It's right in front of me. Good old megalithics. On some carnage rings, boy. Yes, sir. I'm craving some more carnage rings in my life. I might have to do a little hunt. We need a Yeti chassis. Right here. This is the Yeti chassis. Who wants it? Mini Mayhem already. The first picture I posted, Mini said sell it to me, so I don't know. You guys gotta fight Mini Mayhem for it. He was on it. He messaged me right away. Carl Hub, you are not ready for the vid, man. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Are we counting hardware? How to stop by, hit the like button. Hello and goodbye, everyone. Thanks for stopping by, Nerd Crawler. Means a lot, man. Your scale builds have been crazy lately, by the way. Just so you know. Gotta show some love there. I've been loving the details. Nerds. We're all nerds. Are you roasting me bad though? I didn't honestly. I did. I might have said two negative things about your truck. Maybe three. That's not forgiveness. It's that permission. Tell her it was handmade just for you. One of a kind. No, crawl. Your truck was good, man. I didn't crawl it. I didn't drive it around or nothing, but I can just tell by the hands that it feels all right. I just don't understand you guys without springs. I don't. I'll never understand this whole no spring thing. That's my only complaint with it. Why don't you guys like springs? I mean, now Trey and uh, parting guy Dave are gonna have you guys taking shocks off entirely. I can take it. Trust me, how bad is it? It's good, man. It's all right. It's all right. Said horrible things, mainly things that would be mine. Like I would just look at that. Just look at it. Okay. Front two are good. I don't know if I'm gonna want to sit here and do tires all night. Well, I only got two more to do, but still. I can't. I'm assuming can't get on board with not running springs on shocks. I My hatred for that is wild. I literally whenever I see guys without springs, it like ooh rubs me the wrong way. All right, if you guys want to get a close up of this beat up old body, here you go. I did a little heat and roll on the whole thing to fold the body in to hold it on. So it's got magnets in the front here in the regular spot, and then it's folded under the slider to hold it on. Worked out good, but we got a little tree damage on the roof. Got a couple bolt holes in this door. Big old, big old hole on this side. Bunch of bolt holes in the back. Bunch in the door. It's all started. I was like, you know what? Let me fold it in rather than he didn't fold it rather than cut it. I just hate cutting it. Just looks so I don't know. Removes all the character, I guess, from the body. So I like the character that it added back to it. And then we gained all of our clearance that we needed. Sits right in there. What's up, Virginia? Thanks for stopping in, brother. Looks like a little rip. My wife's Land Rover is driving with no springs and shocks are bad. Half put on the new one. Virginia and his crew have. That he has. Me and Virginia are both lowrider boys, though. My lowrider's outside. Springs are to hold the weight of the truck, and you should be tuning on how firm they are laying down. The shock is to help slow. Yes, exactly. 5-4. Exactly. Oh, 5-4. Oh, my C1's downstairs. But I kind of copied you on the old shock setup. And I will say the shorter fronts have been working really good. Because I was 36, 36. So going down to the 32 in the front was definitely a big help. I'm a big fan of it. Yeah, Virginia, come up, man, so we can work on that dang thing. No, I got a bad taste in my mouth about it because the paint got messed up. And I need uh, my buddy's help to get the paint fixed, so that's why she's sitting out there. Otherwise, it'd be fine to drive, but I just gotta get the Holly tuned. Ryan, you're gonna want a longer shock than a 40 in the rear of an Apex. Just saying. An Apex is very similar to the Supreme and the Supreme Pro as far as dimensions or shock layout or whatever you want to say, but it's definitely designed to have like a 50 mil rear. I'm going out to Iron Bridge Hobbies Comp Sunday with the family to test my C1. Iron Bridge? Where's Iron Bridge at? Well, no, Virginia. It's mainly because, well, I guess as long as I made sure it wasn't raining, but it's gapped like half inch, quarter of inch lifted in the rear. So any weather got in, or if it chipped real bad, I mean, you're gonna have to get it off anyway. So I understand that. I should just run it. 2 hours away. I need a shop to do my lowrider rat rod. What do you got? Or are you having somebody build it from nothing? Out by Shamokin. I haven't been out that way in forever. I have heard of that place though. There was it 570 RC or guy on guy on Instagram 570 something. I think he crawls there. Dorn's life. Out by Shamokin. Too bad it's. I guess I technically could go out there for that. 5-4. They run in all classes, or is it just C1? Does anyone make 1 inch carbon rims like was on your rig you're working on? As far as like a carbon face, you can get carbon faced wheels from Hard Park. Hard Park makes a 1.0 wheel with a carbon face, and you just gotta buy the barrels and everything separate. I think they have stock right now, but they don't have any of their +2 hubs right now, so it's only a standard hub. So it'd be a real narrow setup. Let me know. I'll come up and help, and then we can ride over to Trey's and get his Toyota on the road. The problem is at the house I'm at now, I don't have much of a shop or any tools here anymore. Well, I should say I do have tools, but very limited tooling. I used to have a huge garage. with a nice setup, but life happens. I want to cut your beard. Can't wait. You better watch your mouth, boy. I will come to Florida right now. Actually, say it again so I can come to Florida. Oh, I didn't cut my phone. Deluxe 6 mil hub is a hard part +2, I think. Ah. I think normal. Isn't that what you had? Thanks for stopping by, Virginia. I think normal had. I think normal said that the deluxe hub, the trio hub, and the hard part and the TCRC are all the same 6 bolt pattern. So good to know. Jacksonville, Florida, we're waiting for you, buddy. We got Gators to tackle together. Yo, I'm down. Sign me up. Now I'm gonna grab a cheap flight and come down though. Little man wants to go to the beach down there in a worse way, and so does the old lady. So you let me know when you're ready for us, and I'll snag a flight. I'll just get some like last minute red eye thing and rip down. What's up, Boulder Patrol? Trail hub is raised as the race section doesn't let it sit in the hard park wheel. Correct. Oh, okay. Good to know. I don't think it was in Jora. I could have sworn he said there was a wheel that it worked. I don't have any disassembled right here. I'm doing well, Boulder. How you doing, man? Thank you so much for stopping in. They trick Ryan. Which model? What? You riding a 24 in the beard right now? No, I just showered, so I washed it out. Speaking of deluxe, they dropped shafts for hard park non MOA axles. Oh, I need a set right now. Blue 5 spoke. What tape do you use that is real small? You talking for painting? I use a bunch of different brands of paint. Boulder Patrol. Lindsay's back in the chat. I ever tell you guys how much I hate building wheels? I mean, these are way nicer than any other wheel, but yes. I use a ton of different tape. It all depends on what I'm doing or what I'm painting or whatever. But fine line is my go-to. But there's a lot of brands out there. Depends how big your pocketbook is for some paint. The cheap stuff from Hobby Lobby does work, but you got to watch. A lot of times it'll leave adhesive. Nothing like being almost done with a paint job and then pulling your tape up and it's ruined. I've been listening a while to my bird feeders. Thank you, Lindsay. That means a lot. I will say Maryland is in for a nacho party. That's for sure. All the boys, we all got our flights booked. We just got the house booked. Everybody's coming. Galactic silver or cosmic silver from Tropical Glitz for a base. Galactic silver is Galactic silver is more of a pearl, where cosmic silver is more of a flake. So I have noticed that when I use cosmic, I try to use that as a primary, as like more of a finish coat, where I use galactic as a base because it's a little smoother and it's a lot less sanding. So keep that in mind. Whenever I use, like I got caught using galactic, I got caught using that as a base once, and I had to 2,500 and then 3,000 my color before I cleared, which is fine, and there's nothing wrong. I get nothing bad with doing that, but I try to do everything to not chance messing up my color. Same thing with pulling back your tape and having adhesive. The last thing you want to do is to sand through your color. Yeah, then absolutely go with cosmic. I would only do galactic if you're using it as like a two tone and you wanted something crazy because it is very bright. A lot of flake in that. Yo, Nats is gonna be wild. It's gonna be a really good time. I even said like we all said that even if we didn't weren't able to get tickets and it did sell out fast, like that even though it didn't, we were all coming out just to hang out because it's gonna be a lot of good people. It's definitely gonna be a very 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 good time. Very excited about it. And it's a weird dark brown with bright orange, and it breaks down the rocks. I did see some weird dark brown with bright orange breaks down on the rocks. What? Oh, Mark. Overdrive, underdrive is the one thing that constantly just confuses me. I have to Google it every time. Oh, you talk about birds. Really threw me through a loop. I went through the color on my nacho body just like I used crappy clear coat, and they did in the normal body and did the same thing, so I had to wet sand it out. You learn as you go, man. All I gotta say is paint a lot and don't plan for everything to be perfect. The more you paint, the better your paint gets. 13 and 14 are both overdrive gears, 216 is stock. I set up a trail cam in my yard to watch our yard groundhog. His name is Barry. He likes eating grass and running away from me. The shop I used to work at part time, we used to have or the owner had a pit bull that hated groundhogs, and there was a field across the street, and he would just stare at that field all day long, praying a groundhog came out. And I can't tell you how many times he was just gone, chasing groundhogs around. There's a couple times he came back and he had his face is all tore up. Currently, I'm liking around 30 to 40 overdrive in 24th and 10th. 5/4. My C1 that I built for 110, it had 30% overdrive in the trans that I didn't know of because I was new to the whole 110 crawling and comp scene. And then I and then I put overdrive in the front axle as well. So I had a total of 60% overdrive at the at Spring Super Shafty in 24 when I had my first comp. And I tell you what, it was a driver. It was tough to drive, but it did it. What's up, Yeti Beers? Looking forward today. I have nothing in it. That's why I showered, and normally after I shower, I always put beard oil in it, and I don't have any. So it's real coarse and real fluffy today. My people hates when you don't give him a treat when you walk by the treat cabinet. I think that's every dog. I even get that way when my wife walks by the treat cabinet and she doesn't give me a treat. Freedom's in here? Oh no, not in the beard, man. She's clean. I washed all the 24s out. I washed them out. There was a couple more. You guys can believe that? There was a total of 2.5 24s in the beard this day. I feel like I probably could have hid two, but I happened to only have one on me, so that's what y'all get. We needed to bring back who was the one that hosted the little like weekly crawling comp on Instagram, like the whole like challenge. Was it No Image that was doing those challenges? I think we need to bring that back. You guys want me to think of something and put a challenge up for everybody? It could be a crawling challenge. It could be um. Jenny in here? What's up, Mrs. Yeti? Oh, you've Anatolian Shepherds? That's so cool, man. Those dogs are gorgeous. That's a rare breed you don't see very often. That's cool to hear. No Image and Punch Monkey did that. It was fun and should do it for sure. Okay. I will think of something. We'll get weird. I'm definitely nowhere near a driver like um who's that one guy? 24 oh, I forget his name. The couch crawler guy, the cardboard box crawler. That dude's a driver. Make a challenge. Could be Big Boy Ginger Thickum's husband. I think Ginger died. Missed something there, I guess. Yeah, there's a 24 nerd guy. He's crazy. I will say I'll be happy when this. I mean, I've been loving building this cheap truck, but I'll be happy when it's over because it's taken up my entire life lately. This is all I've been working on. I've done nothing else besides paint bodies and work on this. Painting like 5 bodies at a time right now. Got bushcraft, crawl hub, 2 guys on Instagram doing 110 crawling too. Drives amazing. Is yours budget or DIY? It's both. Um, it's probably the only thing I really didn't DIY is drive shafts are custom, chassis by me, sliders by me, battery tray by me, links by me, shocks are axial, skids printed, bodies by. I guess I made everything besides stuff that you need to buy. Didn't know we were supposed to use anything but axial parts. Yeah, you basically have a stock SCX 24. Which was surprising when I saw that. I was like, wait, he didn't make anything really? Just customize the stock stuff. I mean, I'm about it. That is another cool side of budget building. I mean, if you look at Parting Guy Dave's truck, his is basically a stock SCX 20, a stock Gladiator that he just did a lot of work to, and it's insane. When I first was tasked of this challenge, and I really wasn't even going to do it at first until everybody started asking me if I was going to do it. So then I jumped on the bandwagon. So I'm kind of late to the party, but I kind of wanted to task myself to make as much. Jeez, almighty, to make as much parts as I can, hand make as much as I can, not just 3D print stuff or things in that sense. So, and my entire chassis is made with a Dremel. Like I don't have any fancy tooling up here. I sat here with a Dremel and started cutting. I kind of wanted to do it just how anybody with a basic tooling could be able to do it. I mean, you can cut my chassis out with a handsaw if you wanted to. Sorry, big dogs. I need to go shower. I'm still here to catch you. I'll be on for a little while, man. Come on back. Just moves everything around. Literally misunderstood the assignment. I'm new here to this whole. So this checks out. Should have stayed the whole. The assignment was to keep it under budget, free, however you can. Exactly. Under 150 bucks, any way possible, was basically the challenge. However you can do it. Mo Brothers spec. Exactly. If you guys don't know the Mo Brothers, the $150 budget challenge is Mo Brothers spec to a T. I've never seen so many renditions of a free Yep spec chassis in my life. Sounds good. I'm doing my first live tonight after you're done. All right, man. I'll be there. I will be there for sure. Doing a build too. Yes, he is doing a build too. They all are. Somehow I got labeled as the guy that just buys trucks. I don't know how that came about, but apparently I don't do much building. I just buy them. See y'all there in a bit. Yes, sir. Me too, bro. Maybe I'll. You guys want to do some painting? Maybe I'll do some painting right here. You guys want to do some painting? The way I paint my patina bodies, I can do it right here at the table. Maybe we'll do that. That'll give us something fun to do. Just sitting here like I did, not just making patina bodies for you boys in a drift kit. Has anyone printed the Muse Actors? I have not done that yet. I really should. Do it? Okay, Mom. That's 24. Yep, you were 100% made of nachos. I have owned, touched, and driven just about every chassis that there is in the 24 realm. But I comp my nachos, and I will say it's my favorite chassis. I've had two bodies grow up in less than a week. I'm over paint. I'm guessing Lexan. There we go. Finito. Vader's prints them. I definitely need a patina tutorial. The camper is going patina. I got you, Ryan. I'm gonna be doing a patina tutorial on the same style, well, the same way I did the patina on the last Yeti my ride truck. But we can definitely start it, and I can show you right now, right here. You guys can see how this body comes off. It's pretty custom. You got to give it the old twist and yank. If you guys didn't see this chassis, I didn't really show many pictures of it, but you got magnets up underneath. I don't know if you can really see. Yeah, they're right there. Got magnets up underneath of that little crossbar. It's just a thin, I think it's stainless. Made the battery tray, made the trans mount. The trans mount I did trace and cut out, and then I ended up just drilling another hole. Right. It's always backwards and confuses me. Right here, so the motor's mounted a little lower. But I do need to adjust the front suspension down a little more. I need to go down one hole. I don't like this right here. The chassis comes too low, so I gotta cut the chassis up. But I think I want to drop the shock more. I want to have more. I want to have more droop in here. I cut them for a 1.6. Yeah, Freedom. I didn't cut them. I didn't cut the tread at all yet. I am 100% going to cut the tread, but I have not done it yet. So, if we're gonna do a little bit of paint work, we need, I guess, just some cardboard because I don't have a plate up here. I usually use a plate. You guys are gonna have to pardon, uh, excuse me for 1 second while I grab my supplies. Talk amongst yourselves. Okay, it just so happened I knew where everything was. Magic. Super nice. Skin digital? Thin digital? Skin digital? What's up, man? I was usually the bad apple in class. Don't let me lead you to this. Don't let me. No, you're good, man. You're good. Rust. This way. Order it. Go buy it now. The colors are burnt umber, and burnt sienna. Take a picture of it quick. Order these two. Order them now, so when I drop the video, you can follow along. Okay? Barbie, you made crunch wraps? You didn't send me one? Acting like you're far away. What is the best overdrive, 13 or 14? I think overdrive, underdrive really comes down to what you're wanting out of your truck and um, what you're wanting out of your truck and your driving style. Um, I usually do a 212 and then a 212 up front and a 16 rear. I think that's what it is. Or I have it backwards. But it really comes down to what you guys want. 25 years professional automotive painter here. Knowledge crosses over. Products can and are different for sure. OCD definitely helps painters. Yes. Big yes. I made hamburgers for dinner. 112 in the rear because I'm lazy. I don't know if I want to do rust, but I want to do like a faded paint, just old truck. Well, this thing is going to be rusted. We are going to rust this old boy up. She's going to be rough. I am by no means a professional at this. I've only done a couple bodies, but I really like how it comes out. I will say using this cardboard as a painter's palette is quite different. Hopefully we can keep this thing contained. So I will say the cool thing with doing this versus doing like, here, stop looking at me. I don't know why you guys are looking at me. There you go. Good view. Better. The white is obnoxious. Is that better? A little darker in here? This thing's cooked. I love it. She's beat up, boys. All right, so we'll get a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Get off there. We don't need chunks. Oh man. I should put some love gloves on, but we'll be all right. Usually do stock rear, 212 up front. I will say I do try to, for like a crawler that I'm just going outside to play with, I like to underdrive the rear, especially if I plan on doing a lot of video footage with it, because you can get that really, really good control. But for my comp stuff, I always go overdrive in the front because I like more wheel speed. So that comes back to what you actually like, or what you're using the truck for, basically. We'll get more when we need it, but what we're going to start with. I like to start with my lighter color. And I already gave this thing a good rub down, so the paint will adhere nice. This paint dries super, super fast. Fair warning, when you're using it, be ready. So what I'll do is I'll just get some color on it in spots. And move quick. Happy little faces here. But we're gonna do the whole body this color. And then we're gonna use the darker stuff to accent where the heavier rust is. So what you're trying to do here is just to get coverage. Gonna take a couple coats. I'm thinking. But while we're here, I'll let it dry, and you'll see how fast this stuff dries. It's kind of crazy. I'm wishing I had a stand that I could put this on right now. But I think we're just gonna commit to painty fingers. Hairs just add texture and rust, right? Oh, that's one of the wife's. Oh, it's got paint on it. Come on. Sorry, I'm not paying attention to the conversation. Your 50s start out better than the end. Good news. If you grow up by the time you're 50, you don't have to. I don't plan on ever growing up. I already told my kid that. You got a permanent play, buddy. Like we're already. Oh gosh, caught it. Um, it's already dry in the hood. We're already getting a good coverage. A little too much. Did I get my shirt? Did a little bit. Thought I caught it. Didn't. I hate these wooden handled brushes. They're slippery. Slippery little buggers. And then I will say, so what you guys can do, happy little accents, bingo. Because this paint, you can do is you can go in here and you can give it texture. So spots where you don't want the texture, just get it nice and smooth, just to get the color from it. Get it nice and smooth, and then spots where you want texture, just go in there and dabble it up. And then, as you can see, maybe you get that little bit of texture in through here. Gives some depth. Then when you go over to darker color, you'll have highs and lows. Works out really nice. If you guys want a better video on this, RC Every Day is where I learned this from. It's how he does all of his paint now. Turns out good. Taking a little bit to get coverage over that green. Mini Mammoth's videos how to do patina? Oh, I'm sure he does. I'd be a little upset if he didn't have videos on how to do it. Everybody does it differently. I've done the fancy Tamiya paints and salt, and that works really, really, really good. If you guys go back pretty far in my Instagram, I have videos of that and how I did it. Or not how I did it, but what I did. You guys can check it out. I like the creativity that this brings, and it's quick. Yes, Bushcraft, I just mentioned that, you silly goose. It's exactly who I got it from. I love doing it. It takes me back to being a kid and just painting with your hands. I mean, painting with cans and stuff and airbrushes is fun, but this makes me feel like a kid again. And I like the texture it gives you. You can smooth it where you want it smooth, and then you can dabble it where you want some depth. I do not have TikTok. I will fully say that I despise every bit of that app. I hate it. I hate that, and I hate Snapchat. But no, I do not. Now we're getting somewhere. Thankfully, it dries fast enough. This hole's already looking pretty brutal. Painting Warhammer 40K minifigs in 7th grade? Yes, it takes you back to that, exactly. I did a couple of those, for sure. Just chilling with some acrylic paint. Alright, let this dry for a little bit. We'll add some texture to these brutal spots. It's really hard to show right here. It's pretty rough right now. Just wait your time. Airbrush is fun until you have to clean it out. And I will say, make sure you're cleaning that thing out, man, because the one time you don't, you're gonna have problems. Now we're drying up. Yeah, buddy. How many commissions you got lined up right now? I'm not taking any right now. So probably end of this month, I would say. Roughly, I would say at the fastest, 2 more weeks, I'll have a spot open up. I have I have 4 sitting here. 4 waiting to be painted, and 3 are getting painted. I forget. Yeah, RW, the off-road server is completely down. It's not on right now. I got some Spastics paint, but I'm not sure the quality paint will help the bad operator. Prep, 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 prep. If you think you're done prepping, prep some more. That's all I'm going to say. I always like the rough look, and they come to life as it dries in sand like art class again. Yeah, exactly. Bet I was messaging a few days ago, but go ahead and put me next in line, sir. All right, Legati. Just remind me, man, because I will. I go through and I mark because you can like tag on Instagram. So I'll go through and I'll tag and mark people that have paid or bought or ordered. But even then, I get so many messages, especially after a live. Like I'll look at my phone after a live and I'll have roughly 40 to 50 messages. So even if I have you marked as ordered, you end up getting shoved down 50 people. And then I have a problem that I can only concentrate on the top 5. So every once in a while, I'm like, oh, and I had to scroll back. So I will not get mad at you if you go, yo, hey, forgot about me. But actually, please do that. It helps me a lot. You will not make me mad. I'm very tolerant, especially when I know I'm the one that's slacking. Yes, prep 100%. Yes, absolutely. You cannot prep enough, especially if you're uh, starting with a raw print or something like that. The only way you're going to prep too much is if you sand too much and you ruin your body lines or um, your door gaps or stuff like that. Like that's the only way you're going to end up doing too much sanding or too much prep. But there's ways to get those back as well. Body lines not so much, but I'll use so much filler primer that I'll go back with a razor blade on the back side, so like this, and I'll drag it down on my door gaps to bring my door gaps back to life. There we go. Now we're getting to be one color. I definitely was a little premature in putting the darker brown out, but that's okay. That's all right. Make more paint every day. I don't know what finish color I'm gonna end up doing this body. All right, let this dry again. Put my texture back. A couple of them got smoothed out a little bit. Good try. Ryan, I'm very jealous of your paint. It looks killer. 10 out of 10 would recommend a Yeti paint job. I love the blue pearl, and depending on the light, it's gold or black. So good. Yeah, Ryan, that two-tone came out wild. Definitely one of my favorite paint jobs I've done to date. Um, in low light settings, Ryan's truck, if you're looking at it from the top, it's black and white. There's no gold. And then as soon as you turn it around a little bit from an angle or you get a good sunny day, it's predominantly gold. It's really cool. What material are you using for your 3D printed bodies? I've been using PETG carbon fiber. So I will say I don't like PETG. I don't like the texture it has. I feel like it scores and scratches very easily. It kind of has like a, I don't know how to explain it. Like almost like a bubblegum texture, I guess you could say. But I'm just not a fan. So I use ASA or ASA glass fiber. If I'm going for like a really, if I'm going for a really pretty paint job and I'm really particular about it, I'll use ASA because it prints smoother right off the printer. If I'm going for a more compy body that I'm going to spend a little, more time on the rocks with, I'll go ASA glass fiber because they take a lot more of a beating. But if you're going for like a really nice paint job, the glass fiber is a lot of work to get smooth. But ASA holds up very well as well. If Virginia for lowriders, he uses ASA. It's a gorgeous filament. It comes out smooth. It's easy to work with. It sands very nice. Both ASA and ASA glass fiber sand very nice. But uh, yeah, I really like ASA, and I think it's almost as durable. Honestly, I think ASA is a little bit more forgiving. Where as soon as you add any kind of fiber, it's more durable on like rolls and stuff, but I feel like as like a harsh impact, it cracks a little easier. Maybe I'm not sure, but very good. Both very good filaments. Bushcraft, you wait till you see your truck, man. Logotti, that body had the Yetibilt Y on the hood, and then it had the Yetibilt Nacho Banff sticker on the back, like this one. That looked blue. That literally looks blue. It's purple. That's wild. And I do remember seeing that truck. So dope. Come on, man. All right. Hopefully this is the last coat. Holy moly. Didn't think it was going to be this much work to cover this green. I wish I could hear you guys talking. I always feel bad when I'm just staring down and I miss your guys' conversations. Hopefully somebody's there to answer you if you have questions. I'm so cute. Can't wait. Thanks, buddy. I can't take credit for it. It's a work of art. I'm back, big dog. What's up, brother? Hey, Ryan, I was super jealous when I saw it. Is that the jalapeno body? Yes, it is. What's up, Pacific Ocean? How we doing, man? Thanks for coming out. We're just doing a little painting, a little brush painting, pretending we're kids again. All right. I think we are good. We'll switch to the darker color now. Just add some texture in these spots that always get very heavily rusted. Around there, on the door sills, A-pillars, up in all that mess. All right. We're getting somewhere now. All the spots where you can still see the green a little bit, it's gonna go one solid color when I spray paint it, and then you'll see where we go from there. But at least we can get the rust done. Not really liking that little section right there. It looks kind of weird. We'll see where it goes. I got you if you have any questions. I don't know if RW's got you guys, but he'll answer your questions. uh, I've been talking to Nate almost every day for a while now, and I've been brought stuff, sent him in multiple times, and I just saw where he started following me like yesterday. You should have Little Man build a truck sometime. He's built many trucks. I don't post much of me and him there. I'm here, relax. I didn't see if you text me back. Text me normal. I'm looking right now. And yes, absolutely. Perfect. Ask me a question, Yeti. Just because you have Chat GBT in your hand, man, doesn't mean you can answer questions properly. Whoa, whoa, false accusations. That's a big word. Stop. Stop rolling around. Knock it off. I don't like how green this spot is right here. This says that just is what it is. I must have missed that spot when I was sanding her. She's a little smooth. All right, add some dark to the mix. do a spot where it ran down there a little bit. And the door handle. What the? RW, what is the main building material for exterior walls in eastern Afghanistan? Dang, you got me. What's the meaning of life, huh? Doesn't pays my bills, if we're being honest. It does. It does. Depends on how you use it, what you're referring to. Oh, kid. We love you, RW. What do you paint what's everybody do for just to support this hobby? School bus mechanic, codes rabbits and chickens equals free fertilizer and mulch. Had a cool hose blow off in my face at 8 a.m. while changing transmission cooler lines today, so that was fun. Been there. Been there before, bud. All right, we're getting somewhere. I like how you mix your paint. Thanks. Just making layers of rust, no big deal. Super entertaining stuff tonight, guys. I'll try the camera faces here. It's hard to show with the sheen. Where is this shit? There it is. It's all still glossy, so it'll look a lot better when it dries, but problem is the inside. Quick and dirty, I tell you. I would never paint one of your guys' bodies like this. This is this is a Yetibilt special here. Don't think this is the kind of treatment you're getting. I'm just tired of seeing the green through the window, so I want to get some color in this thing. That looks better. Let her dry. All right, what we got going on? We'll take a break from painting here and get back to chat. That looks sick, Yeti. It's getting there. It'll look really good when it dries. That's the problem. Is when it's still shiny, it doesn't give the right effect. And once it dries, you can go back and add a little lighter, a little darker in certain spots. What oil does Yetibilt like to use in his shocks? You will never guess what oil I use in my shocks. There might be only 2 guys in this whole chat that know what oil I use in my shock. It ain't that one. That one. Going stainless those wheel faces. What's up, Misfit? Thanks for coming out, man. The kids are out shopping. Ah, we're missing Mia. I wanted to get an update on her truck. You can give it to me. Close, but not there. Hey, Clink, I delivered a load of tire metal to a foundry there. I used 30 on mini crawlers, diff fluid, Misfit 80 weight, 10K diff fluid, Lucas oil. Nope. Also, I use different oil in every single one of my shocks, and I probably fill them up differently than all you guys do. I kind of keep my olive oil. Lindsay's still here. Low salt mayonnaise, Nutella. Beard oil would be hilarious, but it is absolutely too thin. Thicker, thicker, thicker. That's hilarious, Ironhead. I love that. Beef tallow. Yo, beef tallow is amazing. So far, it's really capable. I have to figure out what rear end slides so much. Oh, why the rear end slides? Sorry, reading stuff. Figure out why the rear end slides so much. Are you too overdriven? If you're too overdriven, it's gonna drag the rear end slide around, or you're too light, depending what your weight balance is. If your weight balance is too light in the rear, and you have a strong servo, whenever you turn, it'll flick it. Hydraulic fluid, blue Gatorade. Tried it, didn't work out nice. It leaked out. Red Gatorade is a lot better. It's a game changer. I should run actual gear oil, some 80 weight gear oil, just so when I sell a truck, they get that nice smell. That'd be great. But yeah, I run all different weights. I have a ton of different weight oils, depending on the trucks. Also, comp trucks get set up drastically different than my daily driver trucks. Um, like old Big Betty over here, the petroleum jelly. All right, Lindsay. Like I really don't have much of anything in this truck, just because it looks good in videos when it moves around a lot. Where my comp trucks are very stable. Just about there. Burnt trans fluid. RW, can you drive yet? You're still 14, right? Oh, 15. Great movie. What movie did I miss? Jellyfish? What is jellyfish? Utter butter. That's quality stuff. Utter butter is quality stuff. What's up, Mia? Thanks for coming out, girl. I hope you got some drive time in that truck. Dad better be letting you drive it. My boy gets his learner's permit tomorrow. Oh, Ironhead, you're in trouble, man. My kid's 7 and he's already a crazy good driver. I let him drive here and there on some wave out back roads and he kills it. Just let him sit on my lap. Bush, I expect my shirt and stuff to be here tomorrow. I just ordered it a few minutes ago. Gelato. Oh, I love gelato. Was it a Rita or something? RW, you can't drive. You don't have a license. You drive your RC car. It doesn't count if you're driving on your dad's property or your dad's truck. Squatted Silverado. He's more of like a squatted Yukon kid. Squatted hand-me-down Denali. Little Yeti doesn't like to call it what everybody else calls it. What? 7-year-old sitting on your lap staring at some Gen X stuff there. Thank you, Sundown. It's getting there. She's drying. We just got her painted up. I gotta figure out what color it's gonna go. Most trucks gonna be black and polished gold motor. I have green. I could go back to the OG green that it was. Give it a little throwback. Maybe we'll do that. Green will be cool. It's like a flat green too. There's a kid behind me with an 8-inch lift on the front and a Silverado. Another kid has like an '06 Impala with no springs in it. Two-tone to be sick on this thing? I could two-tone it. There ain't much body on the bottom left that I could two-tone it with, though. I guess I could. It'd be tough. A lot of paint on this. It's gonna take a while. Oh my gosh, words. A lot of paint on this. It's gonna take a while to dry. Wow, that was tough to say. It's got a Chevy small block and an Edelbrock, an Elderbrock intake, an Elderbrock intake on a Chevy small block, and it's a pickup truck. So I'm assuming it's a Ford. Words are hard. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm tired. I'm sleeping tired. Quit messing around. Yeti, I'm digging the team driver shirt you have, but obviously I'm not a team driver. I'm deciding between it and the Night Watch shirt. Oh, they're both awesome. You definitely don't have to be a team driver. It's just Team Yetibilt. So if you want to be on Team Yetibilt, grab yourself a Team Yeti sweatshirt or her shirt. My gosh, words are hard tonight. Mia asked if your foot that thing on your rig now, Yeti. Am I putting this on there? Zenobia, Chevy, it was my dad's after college. TBI truck, probably. What year is it, RW? What year do you consider an OBS? Electronic carburetor. Need a teal a Lehethan blue shirt color option, man. Is that a possibility? I thought I had a teal shirt available. I'm pretty sure there's like a teal color for the Night Watch shirt, and I'm pretty sure there's a teal color for the team shirt. Yeah, OBS is the body style right after square body. Logatti, placed an order. Thank you, brother. What'd you go with? What'd you order? Team shirt, yes, sir. The grape is a really sick color shirt, too. I just ordered the grape for me and my son. Oh, it's mint. Mint is teal. Wouldn't you consider mint teal? Or is mint a little more on the green color, on the green side, I guess? Like a dinner mint color? Yeah, okay. I see where you're going. It is definitely a dinner mint color. There's a ton of colors though. There's a couple colors that haven't sold. I'll drop one of those. I can only have a certain amount of colors, so what I can do is I can drop one color off and I can add teal. Did you get any of my shorts, Yeti? Probably. I just haven't been on my phone much today. Yeah, you are literally watching paint dry. We need Jen's opinion on what? Oh, on the teal. More green. Do you want this green, Bushcrafts girl? Exactly as you said it. Okay, got you. All right, I won't make you watch paint dry. You come up here and hang out with me. Coming back, come back. Let me just move it down here. There we go. Oh, more shirts. I have a special shirt dropping soon for all you comp guys that is devoted to my boy Normal. It'll be dropping very soon. I've done a couple edits with it. I haven't been really happy with how it's been laying, but it's gonna be quite hilarious. I can show you guys the little teaser image of it. So I'm probably gonna do stickers for it too. But this is that's Normal shirt. But since Normal's driving in Nationals, we gotta get this shirt done and out for everybody at Nationals. But no, Bushcraft. I'll order one tonight. I keep forgetting about it. Misfit. I don't have any scale available. I'm actually running super low, so that's kind of the reason I was getting that sticker finished out and done because I want to order a bunch more sheets because I'm actually running low. So I'm going to be placing an order soon. So if you guys have any sticker ideas for me, let me know. This is going to be the sticker on the ESCs, the updated one. I don't know why it's there. You go. That'll be the ESC sticker. We've got a Stay Wild sticker coming. That one's killer. And then the Cone Killer sticker is coming out too. We need them for Mia's build. I'll wear it with pride. I hope they have spare gates, to be honest. I love it. Poor Normal. Hey, somebody's got to do it, right? Normal's the only guy I know that can be crawling at an event, make it through a gate, roll, and hit both cones on the next gate. So it's definitely a. Do the ACs work well with the Mofo SMP motors? I just got one from my Icebox today in the mail. Yes, sir. They work great. Oh, the ESC in my Nacho doesn't whistle. I'm quite disappointed. Ryan, do you have a Wi-Fi linker? I can send you the program to add to it. Don't know how that got past me. Oh, I know why, Ryan. My bad. Your ESC's been built forever, and I've had it sitting here next to your truck for the longest time. I might have forgot to put it in. So Bushcraft's girl. So what I do when I paint my patina bodies is I use what's called liquid tape. So I paint the liquid tape over the spots here where I'm gonna have like heavy rust and stuff. The light's too bright. Come on, pick it up. This is a pain. All right. So spots where the rust is heavier, I paint it with liquid tape, and then once this is dry, or once everything's dry, the liquid tape's dry, I paint the green, and then I wipe the liquid tape off with my glove, with like a rubber glove, and then the rust shows through, and the truck's predominantly green. So everything where it's like smooth here, on top here, and on the roof, it's all gonna be solid green, and then everywhere where it's heavy rusted and banged up is all gonna be rusted and patinaed. So it's kind of like doing it in reverse. We're doing it backwards. Gotta drive you back. All right, brother. Mini off-road adventures or my personal is Weston. None. Underscore. If I DM you a pic of me and my dad's truck, will you show the stream to prove that it has equal gaps in between the back and the front fenders? If you need me to do that for you, I'm willing to. I swear I won't make fun of the picture of you. Maybe a little. Oh, Mark with a 5. Thank you, brother. Chris Miller, Clint Pershon, Neil Daniels, B-Star, and the 1 Foot Crawler were all gifted memberships by Mark Tulak. Thank you, brother. Thanks with a fiber. Sorry, that's just for Lindsay. My bad. I thought you were just shouting out your Instagram, man. I didn't. I After I read yours, I read Lindsay's comment. I was reading backwards. We've broken him down. Let's build him back up a little. All right. He's slacking on sending it over, so gotta wait. Gotta wait for the little feller. Oh, here we go. Now it's at his dad's shop. It went from a picture of him and his dad's truck to a picture of his dad's truck from the 60s. Sorry, the 90s. Super old. There you go, boys. Everybody check out RW's truck. Time is it? 9 o'clock. That came quick. Clink, you still going live after me? I'll pass everybody your way. So we can set this rusty old thing on the truck, see what it looks like. It's all dry in there now. Took a big change tonight. Got fresh tires, fresh little paint job. This light's too much. And that's not enough. I'll go all the way back there with it. There she is. Ironhead Joe with a 10. I just joined the membership. Welcome in, Ironhead Joe. Just so you know, if you're new here, I try to do, we've been slacking because we did 2 off the bat and they put me behind. But I try to do a painted body giveaway and then we do a truck giveaway. Every about 3 months we do a truck giveaway. The one is coming up here this month. Just got to get it assembled to back. But if you go back and you check out Trey's video of this truck here, it was on his Yep spec chassis. We're going to be doing a giveaway of this truck. It's on a titanium anodized blue Yep spec. But that'll be coming up here very soon. Probably end of the week. Maybe me and Normal will go live end of the week here. And we'll do the giveaway once this is assembled. What? That's that. Oh, the truck giveaway. To be in the truck giveaway, you do have to be in the higher tier. That is the one variable that's different. You have to be in the den. Where are we going? The youngest just peed her bed. Yes, we're all going to Clink. Everybody's going to visit Clink on his live. So everybody give him a follow. We're all going to roll over there and see what he's got going on, see what he's working on tonight. Everybody, thanks for coming out to Yeti's Monday Nights. Or Monday Nights with Yeti, whatever you want to call it. But give him a follow, boys. Go over there and let's spend some time. Actually, I'm going to do that now before I forget. Let's swing over. Hit that subscribe button. How many we got in here? Can we get him over to... Do we have 50 in here? I was hoping we could be able to get him over 100 subs if we all go over here and subscribe. He's at 39 right now. Hit that button, boys. All right, boys. Everybody, we're going over to... He's in the chat right now. Clink. He's going to be live here shortly. Or if he's not live right now. I don't know if I can, like, share it somehow. Can somebody share his channel in here so everybody can get it? Can I do that? Share channel. Copy channel. Paste channel. Where is it? Bam. It's there. All right, everybody get over there. Thanks for joining in on my live. Give me a hand with this or watch me tinker. Love y'all. Have a good week. Stay wild.